Mikhael Massa, the master cook. All praises, brothers and sisters. Here I am. Oh man, this is loud. Um, how are you doing? Massa here. I think you're doing fine. I'm doing good so far. Um, yeah, everything is good, almost perfect. So now, black people must wake up from sleeping, from the deep sleep. Very important, and that's why I wanted to address this message to my people. You know, um, first of all, we give all boast and all praises to the Most High Tanzania Mazulu, the one who has created heaven and earth. Mhm. When we say heaven and earth, we do not talk about the heaven here above that we can see. We are talking about the universe and the other planets and the other creatures there in heaven and the creatures that He have created here on earth in Geta. So now, brothers and sisters, um, let me find another place. So I think later I have to do my burgers here. Oh. The master cook. So now, brothers and sisters, why do I say black people have to wake up from their deep sleep? It's very, very easy. Um, you know, I think we have to begin um, with history. We have to begin from the scratch, yeah, from the beginning. What happened to us? A nation sold, lost their kings, queens, lost their children, lost their land, lost their history, lost their culture, traditions, and lost their God, which means we lost the ancient ones. How can we get it back? You know, this is one of the questions that I always had when I grew up in Europe. Who are we as a nation? What can we do to move forward? To show the world, maybe to not to be accepted, but to show the world that we are important. That we are also smart. Okay, and it was a problem. That's why many of us went into music, like hip hop, dancing, and all these kinds of things. Because this is where we can identify ourselves. This is where also white people today or other nations see us as, well, okay, black people are dumb, stupid, they stink, but they look good, and they know how to dance and to entertain us. Okay, and this is how we grew up. Like, the black man is only good for entertainment. Okay, good. We were very lucky to see, after you see Lucky Dube, Mire Makeba, you see Bob Marley, Alpha Blondie, you see uh, many revolutionists like Patrice Lumumba um, coming up and fighting for us, talking uh, for the black race. Michael Jackson, you have even boxers. Mike Tyson did his job. Many, 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 many people that came to talk for the black race and say, look, we are black, we are entertaining you, but don't look at us as only entertainers, look at us as humans. This kinds of problem, if you go to the Eskimos, right? The Eskimos, they had another problem. We called the Europeans used to call these people Eskimos, but they said, don't call us Eskimos, but call us Inuits. And if you want to know what Inuits means, it means nothing but humans, because the world has never seen us as humans. Okay, for the world we are like animals, monkeys, or something like that. This is what most of the people see us. Even the people in the Iraq, even the people in the China, They have even portrays and pictures of black people, comparing black people with monkeys and all these kinds of things, which means I was very, very preoccupied. I had a girlfriend 7 years long. She was white Jewish. Because of her, I went to school and did a lot of things. She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot. Without her, I don't know where I would land, because I was very, you know, many people, they see you like this today. They don't know where you come from, what your background is. Okay. So now, what do I want to say? I want to say, we are writing history. We are writing history. And while I was growing, one thing that I have seen is that not every black person has the same hunger. Not every black person thinks the same. Not every black person wants the same. And I was very surprised, because I was like, we have different kinds of black people there. All of them suffer. All of them. There was no one that does not suffer. But some people, I was thinking they're immune, or some people, they do not care. I was like, why? Where does this come from? And me searching for, uh, searching for the breakdown, to receive money, to find a way to feed my family, to find a way to help, like a revolutionary spirit, to bring something out uh, uh, um, for my people, to create something. Um, I found out that that the most of our people, they were mostly really only interested in party, in eating good, in you know having fun, different women's and whatever, and really few were interested in school. And those who made school, they become so westernized that they weren't interested. They wasn't interested no more to fight for Africa or to talk for Africa. I'm talking about Africa here, but before that, I met in K Town, in Baumholder, people from the U.S. Okay, many of them went to Iran, Iraq, and there I was very young age, and also the same character, everything, but they never, you will see and listen out of their mouth that they want to do something for their own people. I heard different kinds of things like, oh yeah, I came here. If I die, my parents will receive $10,000 and all these kinds of things. What is $10,000 for your life? You know, and very talented people, rappers, other people knew how to draw pictures, very nice. And the most of them married, did not even marry. They impregnate German women's, and then they fled or died at war. Now listen, if people like me would like to impregnate someone that is from another race, we couldn't do it all these kinds of things long time ago. If people like me would like to, uh, to become money, make money in the name of any company or any Muzungu association, we will do this long time ago. But brother, because we are choosing differently, no one of us can choose his ways. And this is something that people have to accept. When Noah was crying to the people, come with me to the ark, how many people did hear? He could save his family, and the most of his family did not even listen or believe in that what he said. But at last, he could save some of them. When when Jeremiah said, my people will go to captivity, he also came out there. Um, um, he also came out there, to teach and preach and to tell people, um, hey, look, you guys will go to captivity. Don't do this. Don't do this. he could also not save all of us. Massa, he couldn't save all of us. The most of them said to Massa in the wilderness, where do you want to take us? Let us stay here. Let us stay here. It's better to live in the Pharaoh's house than to go with you, into a so-called promised land, Now, what are the Irmã Maria? Now, when I started to minister, I didn't start with the English language because it's not my first language. I didn't have English in school like the language that I wanted to learn. I speak French. I speak Spanish. Okay, if someone wants to speak with me, we can talk. So I have many different kinds of languages, but I started with the German, with the Lingala language, to teach in Lingala. Because is it important for me now to teach the Gentiles when the time of the Gentiles has not fulfilled? No. It is first important to teach the people, our people first, and then to go to the Gentiles. So I had to go out. There. So I sent a link over there, or everyone that wants to enter and talk to me, there's a link. So I had to, creating websites in German language, in Portuguese language, and start with my people. The first thing that Massa did in the age of 25, I went to Africa. You can't believe it. And people cannot see the leaders of big old churches, the leaders, politician leaders. I sit with them down with my CDs. I had CDs, these round CDs with my movie in it. And I start giving them these movies and start teaching them the Bible and telling them that Isaiah is black. Okay, so what I want to say is, if Tatanzambi, in the same time that I was doing these kinds of things, people was laughing at me, saying, "Oh, what's going on? He say that Isaiah is black. That we came from the Egyptians. We came down there during Egypt. The Egyptians are black." They came to fight my mother and say to my mother, "Your son, he must be crazy. He must be a fool." And for someone that like us, that we had shops, what do African people do after you saying something like that? They will never ever enter your shop. They will never ever have contact to you. Okay, so what I want to say is, I have learned to understand the spirit, what it say. When I was dealing with this president of kids and leaders and all these kinds of people that I met, Tatanzambi was always telling me, learn as much you can, because there's only one Tatanzambi and there's only one spirit. And what I have learned so far is, I can be today in Angola. The spirit tells me something through a prophet. The same thing he will tell me in Congo. The same thing he will tell me in Germany. The same thing he will tell me in China. Because the spirit is always one. Yeah. And then I was asking myself, how can it be when the spirit always tells me that I am from the Most High and I have seen him by myself? But people around us are doing the opposite. They're not fighting for our people. They're not hungry to change anything for us. They do not have any idea, no revelations at all, no plans, no business ideas, sleeping people. And I was like, how can that be? Do Tatanzambi want me to die? And the people were like, oh no, now he stopped his studies, he stopped everything, he stopped being cool, he stopped to look good, he stopped everything. He must become crazy. He only talks about the Most High. But the problem was they forgot that I am a warrior. Even when I was in world, that I was always above. And they saw me now struggling with my things, and they was waiting for, when will this guy fall? When will this guy fall? The same thing when they said, "Oh, I want to do a trip to Congo." They were like, "This guy can't do this. The others couldn't do this. How can this guy do that?" You know. But I was like, easy. So this was my life. So I was among my own family. People seeing me going to the villages, helping people in the villages, starting building up things in the villages, starting fighting for the people in the villages to by the government, to receiving streets, to receiving better conditions. You know, still today there is a lot of testimonies about the young man who went to the north and opened up the borders to the north, where you guys will flee one day. Yeah, where you guys will flee one day. So all these kinds of things never brought me any. You are here. Yeah, I'm on fire already. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. I think I need better light so that they can see my pretty face, because they think, oh, crispy black nigger. That's why there are too many attacks. You know, they don't know we are Congo. In Congo, you will not see anyone that looks ugly. I tell you. Now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Brother, the problem was I have never heard from any one of these people saying, "Oh, wow, young man, you're doing good things. Oh, yeah, you're helping our people in Africa. You're showing us the ways." But in the back, after years, the first things that they start to say, "Oh, man, hey, Mama Moyo, your son is a prophet, huh? Everything that he has said come true." Me, I was the one telling people from France, from Germany, from Belgium, and all these young generations and their mothers and fathers in the Lingala and Portuguese language to go back to their countries. And now they are listening. It takes time to understand. No one of them wanted to listen. They called me all the names. And they did even things against me. So not only the white man knows that I took the key from them, and even the black man fights me. And I was like, what is this? These people, they could support me when I even know. I was sitting with the white people like that, and they're asking me, what do you think, what can we do? I was like, we can do clothing here, buy here, selling here. It was like, how smart is this guy? The same thing I could do with my own brothers and sisters and tell them, and still now I'm helping many. You can put this and this and this together, then you have your business. This and this and this together, then you have your house. This and this and this and together, then you can help your family. And no one was asking. No one, not one person. And all of them are poor. All of them need help. Not one black person. Tatanzam is there. He's my witness. He's saying, where are the people asking for me? They think the Most High have to come from heaven to come to give them food in their house, to come to give them wisdom. But my soldiers, me, my representing people are outside there. When did you ask them? My people, they do not care. Mundelendombe. Okay? So, and the white man is sitting, is on the side like the devil, only watching. When will he fall? When will he give up? When will he become frustrated so that he hates his own people? But I never did it. I continue to say, no. I will even not marry a woman from these people here. Not my woman will not even have anything to do. She will never eat a burger. I say, I will go there and fight my woman there. Everything must come from there because of my lineage. Oh, these women see, they say, this guy. Huh? You see? I'm a nice man, eh? So I took my woman there. All these women say was waiting. One day, we're gonna see who you're gonna take from us. No chance. No chance. So it was not even because of that. It was because, I have learned that, through all this time, brother, I went to those churches here. Hey, brother, they did not never ask for real help. Only the white people start coming up and started saying like, oh yeah, I have spiritual problems here, I have spiritual problem here. How many people? Maybe 30? in all this time that I have a tabernacle inside the middle of the city of Germany, here in Cologne, in Bonn, here, I have a tabernacle where every person can read. Here you can receive healing. This is something that the white man is for him. What is that? Because they know it's a spiritual place. Police came there very often asking, do you have papers for here? When they just look at me there, I'm like, oh no, you're a Christian, huh? You're a Christian. So hey, go. Because you must have special paper to touch someone and to say that you, because white people do not believe in that things, to say that you can help someone spiritually. Not only to be pastor, but because you're treating people that are crazy, you're treating people that are handicapped, okay? You're treating people that are oppressed spiritually. But I was asking myself, if I'm living in a country where you have so many churches, why do these churches not help these people? And I was wondering, wondering. I was like, I am different or what? Then calling, I was starting to calling this churches and asking them for help, to tell them, hey, look, look, I have a gift. I was started that I have a gift. I can help you guys. They say, what? You have what? You can help people. You can see, you can touch. No, we don't believe. We don't need that. And then I was asking myself, hey, because I was praying to Jesus like crazy, brother. In this time I was praying, I almost lost so many things that at last I even landed in my store, in my own store, living there. I was like asking myself, why do the Most High give me a gift like that? And no one accepted me. Then Tatan Zambi was giving me the Bible verses of Isaiah when he was also not accepted by his own family, saying that, oh, look, this guy here must be bewitched. And that's why he said the stone that was thrown away, it became a house. Brother, my mother, the same. They throw her away from church. Your son is a stone. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I must do everything for this gift to live. I tried to take older women there. Oh, nothing. It was always there. People scaring, who's this Massa in the streets? I could always see. Double cup. I see someone, I see directly who he is. I was like, okay, this is something else. And because the Most High loved me, he did not wants me to give up. I continued my work, and he started giving me more and more revelation. Brother, I'm sitting here, Brother Kefas, I was talking to him yesterday. I have here more than 100 letters and books. Who will teach these kinds of things? Revelations after revelations. And there was always, from the beginning of my teaching, I was always talking about the angels, about who the Most High is in spirit. Because there's only one spirit that has created everything that is in everything. And if you go deeper, you will always see that this spirit will always say that the people that will follow the spirit, there will be not so many. But the people that will follow the mass, the big old churches, the people that talk so much, the scientists, the world, the people that will follow the world, the so-called, don't teach us too much about the Most High, but stay in the midst. We have a Western mind. We have a Western, we are following a Western spirituality, which means you can say that you are from the Most High, black or whatever, you are a Hebrew or whatever. But that's why you can see all this, or whatever they used to call, because they will always go back to the Western mindset, the Western Christian program system that they gave us. And I was very surprised because I saw then the Stokish church, I compared the Kimbangis church, and I compared the spiritual churches where the spiritual leaders took me into Africa, where they brought me, and I found one thing, that all these churches had one thing together. The Spirit was always saying the same thing. I can take you now, the Spirit, brother, you can do, what is when someone does this? if he wants to become tired, like how
Oh,
does it called?
uh, inhale.
Inhale. If I do this
Inhale.
inhaling, yeah, like in
Yes.
reality now, if I'm really tired or
Yes.
something, you will see that you will do it the same even if you are there in Southern Africa. You will be also like, oh,
Okay. Okay. Yawn. Yes. 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 Yes.
yawn,
Yes. 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 To yawn. Yes. To
because
yawn. Man.
because
Sorry. Yes.
it's wind, it's mwanda, it's unseen, it's a spirit.
Manda.
So
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
which means if I do healing, you can be everywhere and you will be healed. If I
Facts.
say something from here because it's in the wind saying things, it will affect you there.
Elements of
So
nature. Facts.
the,
Yeah.
it's the mwanda, wind. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
thing what we have here is that all these churches they had one thing together. They healed, they prophesied, they woke up deaths, they knew about alchemy, they did different kinds of things and different kinds of things. And most of those churches had very less members. Not so many. Maybe if you find a big one of them, 100 members. But the big old churches, they had millions of members, but no spiritual ability,
No
no
power.
spiritual power,
No
nothing. They
power.
did not believe in anything, you know? And I was very shocked. I was very shocked. So I found my place. I understood that I am not someone that will be in the church and teaching people in a mass like this. No, I am someone that will go through the world, do healings, do miracles, helping people, waking people up. This was my calling.
Exactly.
This is what I saw. And I saw my people that do the same work. No one of them became rich. No one of them had anything to do with, oh yeah, now I have 5 cars, TDJs or whatever. No, all of them struggled. All of them received a little by little, but spiritual, they were so strong, you can't imagine.
True.
You see? And when I was seeing all this, I was always saying, Tata, I grew up in the West. These people are here in Africa. They are exactly like me. They own tabernacle. They speak with you. They heal. They teach people spirituality. They help our people to come out of poverty and all these kinds of things. But me, Tata, I grew up in the West, and me, I even saw you, and I'm stronger. And Tata say, wait, no problem. Where you go, brother, we are prophets. He said to me, you don't worry, my son. You will receive even double cup because you come from the West. You guys will come and show them here exactly and give them more knowledge to that what they have. But you have to know that because you came here to understand who we are, when you go back to the West, you will become stronger. And today you teach your people. But tomorrow I will give you the whole world to teach them when you are ready. Because it is not about teaching. It is not about saying, oh, we love the Most High. Jesus loved everyone. No, it's about the Most High speaking out of you fire. It's about the rebuilding the kingdom of Dawidi. It's about delivering our people from the hands of captivity. It's about putting light into the darkness because we were Christianized. Christianized means we were deceived. We have to go to our ancient things, our ancient roots and traditions. And this is where the problems are, you know. So if someone starts to say things like, oh yeah, I want you to speak soon, yeah? If someone starts to say things like, oh yeah, things like, it is about, I said something, I talked to this guy, and because of me, because I warned him, and he had an accident now at home, and all this kinds of crap. This person must know Massa himself, me, Massa, I help many and many and many people, even daily. And even before that, the questions that I only receive on Google or on WhatsApp or on Telegram, if he sees this question, maybe of 100 questions, he can answer 2. He can answer maybe 2. And people are saved from different kinds of problems. You can go to Jamaica, you can go to Haiti, Curacao, you can go to the Americas, you can go to the Asia, white
Facts.
people, Chinese, and etc. etc. So, what is this for gift? You know? Then he say, "Oh yeah, because of me, I want him." No, 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 no. Wait a minute. Someone is sitting. Someone is sitting in the garden, and then you see a car coming and shooting, boom, 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 and a bull hits hits your neighbor. Hey, will you start talking rubbish about the neighbor because the bull hit him and he had nothing to do with it? So this is a crime. This is a crime, you know, and a lie as well. Because when we see all this time that we came up with this Bantu truth here into America, when we came with it, yeah, you have to see. We have to say very clear: African traditional medicine, us. Then the most of them never even talked about natural things. We have to eat healthy, all these kinds of things. African traditional medicine, natural medicine, us. They tried. This guy tried to open directly his own farm. We go to the websites. I remember no website, no nothing. Now he starts to having websites. Going to the healing. He tried everything and everyone to buy people off and for revelation and healing and all this kinds of crap. It didn't work well. Knowledge and revelations. Yeah. Come on. We are not teaching. We are giving revelations. We are building something up.
Le grand
We are the
massa.
ones. Our
Le
names
grand
are found
massa.
in the scripture. Our
Le
our
grand
names
massa.
are found in the scripture. It's day.
Yes.
It's day.
Yes.
Even in the end
Yes.
times, my name is day. We are building. And not only that, in Africa, should we now shout out and say, what did we do? What are we doing? Hey, did these people not say that we have people in Africa coming there daily? That the world is trembling and saying, we have to stop these young people. The other one is coming with the third secret and all these kinds of Fatima. 2 days later, you see it in the cinema. So people are very proud.
Facts. Yeah. You know, Massa, yo, I'm listening here, and you know something, Massa. First of all, thank you for having me on your platform. It's always an honor, even though it's been a while, you know. But you know we are one in spirit, and I want to say, I am here, but I learn a lot from you. I learn a lot from you, and the work. I don't think people know the work you've done, because people don't understand. Uh, Lingala, or what happened to Massa?
No,
Oh,
people are calling here, and I try to stop them calling because I'm with my phone online. Go ahead, yeah, and
oh, so
then
sorry.
this
Yeah, I
happens.
think you know what, Massa, when I came on YouTube, remember I had a culture of, I was telling people, let's learn to respect and to honor others. That's why I would name people names. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that I believed in everything that others did, but just out of respect for people to know. Do you understand? To honor those who've gone before you. That's why for me, I don't think people know the work you've done in like in Lingala. You had a Lingala channel, I remember. It was so powerful, man. And used to debate the Kimbangists, used to Kimbangist people, things like that. And you have channels in French, English, Portuguese. Hallelujah! And the Most High has given you so much. So for me, I'm forever grateful. You know, Massa, when you are called by the Most High, um, when your star shines, yeah, King Herod always wants to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? When your star shines, King Herod always wants to kill you. Brother, let me tell
Yeah,
you something. When is your time to shine? No matter what. When the Most High said, in this time, Massa will shine, no matter what anybody does. They can say whatever they can say. They can try, it will not work. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When your star shines, brother, what must you do? The Bible says that when the Magi saw, and they were attracted to that immediately, the Mwanda Semi, the Mwanda Velela warned Mary and Joseph, and they hid themselves. There came a time where the Most High hid you, and there came a time where the Most High now is exposing what He put in you. There was a time when no one knew Massa. No one knew Massa. Okay, but when it's your time of exposure, no matter what happens. And in this time, brother, let me tell you something. You have more people who support you. You have more people who love you. You have more people who pray for you. You have more people who believe in you than attack you. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, in spirituality, you can call someone a sorcerer or whatever. Do better. Hallelujah. I'll respect you. Anyone, start a tabernacle and heal people, heal marriages, people's mental illnesses. Mikhael Massa actually, I won't say the name, but you recently prayed for a guy from Congo who lives in America who had big problems, huge problems. Today he's fine. Hallelujah, he's fine. I talked to his brother, and all praises to the Most High. Did you publish it? Did
no,
you? Oh, guys, no. Do you understand? So there's a lot of work that's being done behind closed doors that many people don't know. People think we are here on YouTube for fun. We are doing more work outside. The Holy Spirit is doing amazing things, Massa, and for that I gotta say thank you. And I just wanted to come on here to say that I care a lot about you. I love you very much, and you have my support, man. You have my support.
Indeed,
Yesterday,
yeah.
yesterday when I went for my training and I got the call and I heard the news, I hardly get angry, Massa. I was angry. I got angry. I went to pray. I went to pray. I don't like to get angry, Massa, but I was very angry at what was said and all these things. And I held my peace, and I said, Father, you have control. Just see this as a distraction. Go on strong, stronger than before. Don't look at all these distractions. Go and change lives, my friend. Go and change lives. If people
Exactly.
know, people are singing your praise, people are singing your praises even in Jamaica. They've created songs for Massa in their Jamaica. I celebrate your time, brother. That's all I wanted to
Exactly.
say. And I'll step back and I'm going to enjoy your teaching. One love, my
Indeed,
brother.
yeah. Indeed,
Get
thank you.
okay.
So yeah, the thing is like our have said,
Anytime.
you cannot attack the people personally, but attack the teaching. Attack the teaching, because if you want to say something about the things that we believe into, hmm, you can call it ancestor worship, you can call it communication with the saints. Um, you have to say something against this, but you do not have to say against someone that you have never spoke with, or that you have never interact with, and that you have learned from him so much all the time. Everything what these people do is um, imitating channels that have lesser people than them. You know. So if someone wants to become the king of Isolili, what did Tatanzambe say? What do these people have to do? He has to humiliate himself. He has to work for the others. He has to suffer for the others. When I see this and someone say, what do these people do for us? there's an arrogance and ignorance inside of it. Why? I can explain why. Because we are not only suffering in the West with our people. I'm a diasporan, but we are also in the land. I did not grow up in Africa, but we are also there suffering. Should I come out now and say, oh, I have this, I do this, I do this? Yes, I will on the right time, when I will have the righteous things. But people that have spirits, they will understand. Massa is working. The people are doing their things. They are doing this stuff. And tomorrow, we will be the one saving our people from all corners of the earth. It can be people from Tanzania. It can be people that live in Ghana. But we're going to do it because of our teachings. People already came home. You know, they came home, and we are still working together until we're going to reach the class of people that we have been before, even spiritually. You see? So if someone has a problem against it, something that other people teach, come and show it. I have shown it very clear. The youth they called me, Massa, hey, I was even thinking people are not listening to the things that I say. You know, I have a 300 views, 200 views. But look at this. People are calling from here and there and saying, look, Massa, the things that you have said, you did not even mention these kinds of things with scriptures. It is written here, it is written there, it is written here, it is written there. And I said, yeah, I know. And I said, let's go a little bit deeper. If you guys are understanding, others must understand too. Because everything has his time. You know, we spend a lot of time in churches. A lot of time. And Tatanzambi did not say, oh, you're a sorceress, because you have maybe not really known him, or you has never really you was never really connected to the angels, okay, who are the Tatanzambi's workers, or also who are representing you on earth. No, you never connected to anything, but you're saying you are connected. You're saying that you are connected, but you never connected to anything. But it is time for you to connect, because the whole world is angry at Massa, because I want you to connect. So if people are starting dying like fleas, then you can say, Massa have killed 100 people, 100,000 of people. But if people are getting blessings, are getting bigger, and bigger, then Massa is a prophet. And the same guy wrote there, a European prophet, not a false European prophet, no, a European prophet, because everything that this guy does, he has it from me. And he knows it by himself. So, how can people handle a conflict like this? Very easy. Because we have to move forward. Because today, we have to start building bigger pages everywhere and coming with more people with one voice. Unity is power. Tatanzambi always say unity and love among you guys. Unity and love. You have to have unity and love. Unity and love. This is the most important. That's why. Because we have to move forward. We cannot always stay here. Like now, I'm supposed to break the revelations, and I'm doing a video to show again people what the spirit is or not. But the Tanzambi said clear, on their works, you will see who they are, okay? On their teaching, you will know their degrees, okay? On that what they are believing into, you will know how far they are or how smart, okay? When I look at the awakening itself, let's say Hebrew Israelite awakening, they have 100,000 subscribers. Look at the African channels. They have millions and millions of subscribers. And these people never talked about, not one little bit, about the Bible. And some of these people are even fighting as well for Africa, for America, we have Marcus Garvey, we have Sheikh Anta Diop, we have all these revolutionists from Malcolm X. No one of them has anything to do with the Bible. But all of them fought for our people. Okay, we have to start respecting unity is power. So in our mission that we have, in our spiritual mission that we have to show that we are also important, that we are also running. We are all running we have all, we are all running the same way, But now the Tanzania wants to show who is running faster and who is doing something for him. And brothers and sisters, here we are, okay? Here we are. We Muntus, we Bantus, we are telling people who we are, and people are listening, and people are understanding. So if someone comes and say, oh, I want to be the elder of Africa, because in Africa has 70% of them are younger, and so now I have to be the bigger one here, the elder, you have also to show your characters. You have also to show that you are elder. You have also to act like this so that we younger ones can follow. But I remember that the Tanzania have said that the young people will start showing you guys who, what, and where is. And I know why. Because of ignorance and about egoism, to say that younger people can come and also show you something. But we are always forgetting. Even younger people can play the drums, and elder people can start dancing. Okay, which means that there is in the Most High's eyes no younger and no elder. We know it very well from the history of Saul and David. Saul had no other problem but David. He said, how can it be that the Tanzania is choosing someone that is younger above him? Okay, so the young people, they came out and said, look, Massa, we have read this, and do you know what? You are totally right. You are totally right, but 110%. Which means they were so confused to say, oh, all the teachings that we had, uh, we made mistakes. You know, we make mistakes. Not out of our pride, we are all learning. We are all on the same path. We have to learn and we have to understand that not saying, oh, there are others, they are bigger than us. No, I'm not interested in that. A person that always or receives props, you're good, you're bigger, you're a prophet, you're this and this. So many prophets outside there, so many, and the most of them are liars. So even the name of prophet to be on my channel is something that I do not even want to say those things, but I have to say, because the Tanzania has also some people that teaches in his name. So, brothers and sisters, future. What happens in the future? Brothers and sisters, you can believe it or not, we are in the way of preparations. If you do not prepare yourself, if the Tanzania stop us and telling us what we have to do to prepare, we will not make it. We will have problems. But the Tanzania has sent different kinds of people to prepare our areas, to do things for us so that we can relocate. From the four corners of the earth, we're gonna go back, and not just going back to take women in Africa to show them that we are the Americans. We learn from the western side and east side and the east side and the west side and north. No, we are going to Africa to rebuild the fallen tents of Dawidi. The spiritual, to have again the spiritual contacts with our forefathers. This is what we want to have. Hey, who will clean up Africa? Who gonna go there and clean up Africa and teach people in Africa to stop the witchcraft, to take it away? Us, me, Massa. This is our work. We go to the villages, we go to the people, to everywhere, to do ceremonies, to do different kinds of fightings, so that the witchcraft in Africa ends. And who will come to what? People sitting there in front of the keyboards, talking a lot of rubbish. So there in the West, here in the West, these people are doing all these bad things to us. You have a 20,000 subscribers, I think now 12,000 or something like that. Go out with this 12,000 and start fighting the Muzungu. Start telling them who you are. Go and pay a $50 there to the government and do a demonstration. Do a demonstration and showing the world who you are with your staffs of might in the streets. Why are you not doing this? Huh? So, very low-rated spirits, a lot of jealousy, a lot of hate. I understand. Okay, the new books are available now. You will have fun with the new books. There are two other new books that will be shared after this teaching.
I would like it. We know Odemaya. He's going to all Africa, visiting all these African countries, receiving a lot of props, millions of views. We have Dr. Mumbi. We have different kinds of African people doing works. Brothers and sisters, hey, you cannot show a finger of other people, yeah, if you're not doing anything. That's why. And if I want to protect my family, I do not go in other people's house and start throwing stones on them. Which means that you're really not really wants to protect your family. You are the accuser. You are the devil that wants to enter into other people's homes. And in this time here, the where we can see that he is the devil, he is the Herod, he is the Antipas, yeah, the Judas of our time. Why? Everywhere where you see problems, you see his name. You see him popping up, trying to enter into this Bantu awakening to try to find how he can destroy it. But the Bantu awakening is not from Massa. The Bantu awakening is not from Yaya Jonathan. The Bantu awakening is not from Yaya Chiba Malonga. The Bantu awakening is from the Most High. We are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are descendants, okay, from Gimpa Vita and all of them that came with this word. And our people are those people who are suffering all over the world. So if we don't come with this word that he wants to fall, will he come with the righteous teaching, with the righteous moves to give us the righteous food in these times here? I don't think so. I don't think that he will come with any solution, you know, because I heard him 2 or 3 times in his teaching, and it's like I'm looking and watching my news, you know, and opening my news, and the white man speaks, and I have never said something against it, because I know that you cannot go against Brother Kiefer's teaching. He will teach you down. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, we are not here to hard rock Christianity, because Christianity has a complete other way. The spirit is different. We have to wake up from our sleep, from our deep sleep. And that's why we are going deeper. That's why we are revealing those things. This doesn't mean because you're laughing at me today or talking rubbish that you know that you are accusing about something that is not even the truth. You are cursing yourself. You are cursing yourself. Because my woman, if she cries, if mother say, Tata, look at this liar, you are cursing yourself. Isn't the same Bible that you love so much? Yeah? That you love so much to read. You can find it there in the book of Jesus Sirach. You will find yourself the moves that you have done, that you have cursed yourself until I say, I forgive you. And I do not forgive you for that. You see? So this doesn't make any sense. So now, listen carefully. We are going to the future. And the future where we go, we are about to build something. And the things are moving fast. We have now today more people coming back to Africa and building things, centers, places, and all these kinds of things for our people. All these kinds of things showing us that the Most High is moving. It's not Massa, it's not Jonathan, but the Most High is moving. Because every person that has melanin on his skin will receive this message and will understand that the Most High lives because we come from the Most High. It is not about one person here. And the same one person wants to touch on everyone's life. But like I have said, if you want to live good with your family, if you wants to flee from America, like you wanted to flee to Canada or whatever, who will receive you? Who will accept you? So that's why you have to be behind the keyboard, yeah, and to show from there that you are big. But we are people, and we have to stick together, and we have to meet. Which means one day, even if you say, "Ooh, I want to see Massa," you're gonna see Massa, because Massa and this awakening will move forward. When you can't destroy this awakening now, you can't destroy it later as well. So it's better to destroy it now because it will become bigger anyway. And smarter and smarter. And people with more and more money and people with more and more influence are coming to this awakening. So you will be left. You're gonna stay there. So at last, you have to come and to say, hey, sorry, brother, let's start from the beginning. I will not say no because you are not my enemy. Okay? So that's why the message is so clear and so easy, my brother. Okay? The message is so clear and so easy. No one that calls himself a Muntu doesn't suffer. Suffering is in it's that Nzambi say, I will put fire in the midst of them. My fire will never end. We as the Muntu, we suffer. You cannot laugh because someone lost someone, or something that you don't even know, because you say that you sent the problem against. This is a damn lie, and lying about something that someone that has lost someone, and you're lying about that, which means you are cursing yourself. Okay, so these things, you are very proud, very prideful. There's always there's always like my wife would say, we in the earth, we have to pay everything here on earth. You will pay here on earth for that what you are saying or doing. I don't wish this to you. You can always repent, like everyone can repent. The thing is, there is the awakening is bigger than we are, and I think we should concentrate and focus on that what is important, and that not that what is not even the truth. Okay. um and in a couple of years, because of that moves and saying, oh, what did you do, or what do you do, you've seen already what we are doing, and you are trying to imitate everything, yeah, with your Western mindset, buying medicine from Puerto Rico or whatever, where you was to buy your stuff. But you try to imitate as good as possible. But look at this: where we go, you will be even more jealous. There's some of us, there are those from the 144,000s. I tell you, struggling by the Banabeto. This is what the Most High have given us to say that we will struggle. This is our testimony for the world. And the things that you did is also a testimony for the world, so that people will not say, Massa was not like the other pastors. People will fight for Massa and say, no, 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 he struggled. He received attack. But still today, look how he became. And thank you for do so. And as much you attack and this and this and this, you're lifting me up. And thank you for this message. Next message will be definitely again our normal teachings. I will take the books and put it outside there so that you can go deeper. Oh my goodness, my goodness. If I don't come with my words because of my English, I will come with letters. Huh? If I don't come with letters, I will work and you will see the building. If you don't see the building, then you see the miracle. If you don't see the miracle, then Tatanzambi himself will come to testify and find you and tell, you are my son, and the other one that you have heard have sent me to pick you up and to wake you up. Okay? And we will become many. It's not a one-man show in Geta.